I don't know if y'all can hear that part or not. By the way, we started the show. How you fellas doing? Welcome to Guys Night. Just the fellas of Geeked Out with Trey today. Alright, y'all, so we're going to be talking rap beef again. Dax couldn't make it in on the last call, so I want to get his personal opinions on the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I don't give none of these rap beefs no stock no more. I don't feel like they having the same kind of effects that they used to back when rappers was beefing back when I was coming up.
Oh, I got a question to ask you too later. Do you think Drake can make a comeback from this? Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Drake is kind of like, I don't know, like I feel like Kendrick kind of like, you know, put him in his place. How do y'all feel about that?
Not for nothing. We've heard Drake do some battle rapping. He nice. He's not no slouch. I feel like if he really wanted to put some effort in, he definitely would. But I mean, what can you really say about Kendrick? There ain't really a whole lot to say.
I don't know. I think Kendrick has like a whole lot to say. He's also coming for his fatherhood as well too.
I mean, but what can you say really about Kendrick? Is what I'm saying. He don't really put a whole lot of shit out there for you to have a bunch of ammo to go after. All the same though, Kendrick ain't one of my, like, a lot of people talking about Kendrick is like, you know, one of the greatest rappers. I don't think he all that great to me personally.
I mean, I think he's pretty cool. I think he's pretty dope. We got some dope lyrics out there, and I mean, like, I like he got some vibers out there as well too. I mean,
no, when niggas say, I'm gonna keep it a book. I'm a Kendrick fan, but I'm not a Kendrick fan. Like, I'm not one of them niggas that like listen to, I like Kendrick, but I don't listen to his music. I listen to him like Little Kid, Mad City type shit, but I keep track of him. I like his shit, like him as a person. I don't really listen to his music now type shit. This beef is what made me listen to his music, not going lie, but I feel like with Kendrick, when niggas say he's a good rapper, or like when he's one of the best rappers of this time, like in this generation, or kids maybe, it's not more so the fact that like saying like, alright, like he's just the best. It's more so like if you see like the quality of rap that's being put out right now, like that's why they say, like that's why this Big Three situation has always been that thing, because if you notice with rap and shit, Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick Lamar is always the three biggest main selling niggas, always doing their little numbers, always the biggest numbers and shit. So them three niggas is always the main niggas. So whatever, if like, if it is on some shit where as though he is lyrically the best nigga, or if it is just like niggas saying like he's a favorite rapper, he the best nigga, like he got the hype behind him type shit. It's like, it's just proving like he's always been there behind them over two niggas, or at least with them over two niggas. So it's like,
you gotta understand, for me personally, I've never listened to a full Kendrick album from start to finish. I've never found one of his albums where I'm like, yo, this shit is so dope, I gotta listen to every single song on this shit, you know what I'm saying?
I can say the same shit about J. Cole and Drake. That's all I'm doing this.
You know what, and that's all from choice. Me personally, I've owned a couple of J. Cole's albums.
But when's the last time you actually like sat down and listened to an album? Like, who does that anymore? Like,
I mean, if it's from an artist I like, or it's an interesting motherfucker, I'll sit down and listen to an album or whatever the fuck case may be. But
like, let me give you an example. Like, I fuck with J. Cole, and I, like, how can I say? I got into J. Cole when his mixtapes was out, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I listened to his mixtape from start to finish, and I'm like, yo, this shit is dope. And most of his albums since I've listened to, like from start to finish, you know, but I can't ever really say I've sat down and listened to a Kendrick album. I've heard, you know, one or two of his hot songs.
That's biased because you were a J. Cole fan. That's kind of biased.
Well, that's what. But listen, I never said I wasn't biased though. That's one thing I ain't never claimed. I never said I wasn't biased. I'm down.
I keep it neutral, man. I just said I'm neutral. I keep some type of neutral to a certain degree, man.
I gotta keep shit neutral. If I don't like a rapper, he could have the best album in the world. I'd be like, that nigga's garbage.
I mean, they talk about Drake need to go back to singing again. So I mean, like maybe he can just try that out again, and you know, see if that works out for him.
You know what though? But hold on. Here's the thing. People gotta realize when it comes to like Drake, for example, the motherfucker has proven to you that he can not only sing some shit, He can rap. He can put out some shit for the ladies. He always got a different angle to approach. With Kendrick, he only really has one angle. When you like, I've never heard Kendrick do nothing else but really rap. If you really want to, look at it that way. And this isn't even on some I'm a Drake fan or nothing like that. Because I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah, when Drake first came out, I really wanted to not like him simply because he was that nigga from Degrassi.
Yeah, I was like, that's where most people know him from.
I'm not like him.
You can't knock the nigga for not being able to sing. That's like saying like Drake, of course he's gonna be able to sing because he's an actor. Most actors got a trifecta. Most actors just ain't actors. So most actors can sing, dance, and whatever for case may be type shit. Most rappers and shit. Kendrick, yeah, he may not just be, he just raps and shit, but also acts and other things like that. Now, he may not be able to sing and things like that, but he do get singers and other types who feature versatility to a certain degree type shit.
And that's what I'm saying. Kendrick is very linear when it comes to his ability to put out music, you understand? But Drake, on the other hand, the dude has so many fucking options that he can put out. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I kind of feel like he clearly has an advantage. Now, as for this whole rap battle between him and Kendrick, I don't really know what he's going to say because, like I said, there ain't really a whole lot you could say about Kendrick, let's be perfectly honest. But for the most part, I do know that if Drake really decided he wanted to say some shit, he has so many different angles to do the shit. It's almost unfair.
I mean, for it to be almost unfair, he barely been holding his ground so far.
Because I don't think he really gives a shit, though.
I mean, unless he got an album promote, you ain't finna entertain this if you don't give a shit, because this kind of came out of nowhere. I feel like Drake a petty nigga, so to a certain degree, if you a petty ass nigga, you care.
Nah,
you cannot be a petty nigga that don't care.
Drake
Yes, he is. Drake just said that in plenty of interviews. He's a petty nigga.
Drake can say whatever the fuck he wants, but you know what Drake?
He said it in the song that he said it back in one of the sponsors. He's a petty nigga.
Listen, Drake can say whatever the fuck he wants, but you know what Drake has never done? Drake has never done some shit like go and buy all the front row seats to a nigga concert so he got to perform to an empty venue. Yo, that's fucking petty.
I feel like that's what Drake is about to do because he's about to be petty. Hey, is one of y'all playing music in the background?
Again?
Is one of y'all playing music in the background?
No, I got a fan on now.
Okay, maybe that's what I hear. I was like, I hear something in the background.
Oh, you can hear that? Hold on a second.
Oh, well, I found out what it was. My foot massager turned on.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be all the way honest. Me personally, cause you saying Drake got so many angles to kill him on, but at the end of the day, when there's rap beef, all that singing shit is rap beef and shit. So you got to show them bars and shit. You got to, like how you say, he ain't got that much info to dig up on Kendrick, but it's so much fucking dirt on Drake that's publicly out there. Like for this one joint, I don't even gotta say allegedly, but I'm still gonna say that bitch. But allegedly, it's a fucking video of Drake on stage, you fucking groping and kissing on the fucking underage girl and shit. Now she then came on and said, "Oh yeah, I was 16 or 17 then, but I'm 31 now, blah blah, whatever the case may be." But she said her parents was in the fucking crowd and basically fucking consented to this shit. Is what she said.
Okay, well let me ask you a question. And this is gonna sound fucked up, so I don't need the internet coming for me, but I'm gonna just ask you this. When is the last time you was out in the club, you met a chick and you was like, yo, let me see her ID?
I ask the bitch her age every time I talk to her. What did you talking about? That's the first question I ask.
Well,
you got some that, I really know some chicks personally that look like they 12, but they're really 30, 40s, and what I'm saying, vice versa type shit, so I ask every time.
Have you done it all your life?
Since I was young, yes. Because I've been,
No, see,
I've been experienced. When you put like this, around my time when I started growing up, that's when when I was 10 to 15, females were starting to develop at a faster rate. Like they were standing there starting to look like adult women type shit back then. So for me, when I was that age, so I had to start really yo, I thought you was you my age, what the fuck?
Here's what I'm saying when I say that. You got a concert going on, and by the way, let me just make this clear.
No. She said she was underage on the stage. She said that.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's a different story. That's
She said that. She said she was underage on stage.
I don't really know the background of that, but I know like me thinking about this shit on a real serious aspect. If you sitting here and you performing on stage and you call,
I see the POV. I see the POV. You hitting it from like you ain't gonna look at it from that angle because you just on the stage performing and shit, and you ain't gonna ask on stage like how old is you while you performing and shit. But at the same time, it's like she said on stage like X Y Z, and he still. But damn, why they make you all this thick or some shit like that?
I agree. No, I agree with you. There's no argument there. I completely agree with you. The minute she saw that she was originally like,
that's why Kendrick was allegedly calling him a pedo, because there's a lot of fucking video proof of this nigga being weird, but niggas just sweeping under the rug because he's Drake and because he make great music, and same shit niggas did for R. Kelly, same shit they trying to do for Drake.
I was just about to say that shit. Niggas are staying doing that shit because you make good music. They would like, how many times you see motherfuckers do some shit and they get arrested? Niggas like, oh, free this dude. And like, why? This nigga obviously did that shit. We know we have video of him doing it. We free him because he make good music. That shit don't make no fucking sense.
I agree 100%.
No, I agree with you. I'm gonna be real. I didn't know anything about it only because like I stopped following a lot of that buffoonery a long time ago.
That's why I feel like damn near 3 of the diss is straight. Like Kendrick is really like calling him a pedo and shit. Like it's like niggas in this crew out where like sex trafficking cases allegedly and things of that nature type shit. So it's like this weird shit going on in OVO camp. I ain't saying it's like you mean, but I'm just saying though like
you know it's funny you say that though, and I remember a couple of years ago that whole shit came out with 6ix9ine and him being a snitch and all the bullshit he was doing, right?
Yeah.
There was blatant evidence that he was doing some real questionable shit with some young bitches, and his fans was like, oh no, like they was making excuses and saying, well, it's okay because it is, and they was justifying it, and there is no justifying it. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, I didn't know anything about that Drake situation until you just said it. But yeah, anything that's even closely related to that, bro. If you make an excuse or you justify, bro, you part of the problem. Bro.
Exactly.
That's like if you got a homeboy and shit, and y'all chilling, and then like I'm about to go see my girl, and come to find out he about to go pick his girl from junior high. And you're like, oh, that's cool, nigga. That's not cool. And if you allow that shit to happen, bro, you are part of the problem. Your ass should go down the same way his ass needs to go down.
Thanks.
No, I ain't know about that. Like I really didn't know about that.
I ain't know neither until like I went on Twitter and shit. You know how this shit be like. Cause nowadays, like what back in the day beef, it was just you heard it on wax, or it led to the street shit, shit. Now it was like with beef of certain bars sound a little bit too crazy, a little bit too like, oh yeah, pedo. Why does they keep calling that? Then it's like, oh no, I remember that video from like 2016. It was just what the fuck. I wasn't really a Drake fan back then, so I wouldn't really know shit. And it's like, no, well, what about this video? What about when this happened? Damn, but think about it. You do take pictures with a lot of young chicks. It's what the fuck? And it's like, well, damn.
Look, let me ask you something. Again, this is excuse my ignorance on this. I'm just trying to get a full grasp of the situation. You said that should happen in 2016, right?
No. I was just saying that was like the best example number type shit.
How long did that shit happen with Drake and that chick on stage?
Damn, I can't remember that shit exactly.
Because here's my thing, like how Bow Wow is an adult now, and every now and again he raps and shit. But if you say some shit like, oh man, when this dude first came out, he brought a 16-year-old on stage. I'm like, that nigga was 14, so I got.
No, it wasn't no shit like that. It was. He was like. He was full I think he was Drake at that time. I think he was like Drake at that time. Not like Drake or coming in. He wasn't like the singing nigga coming up type shit. I don't think.
I think I vaguely remember something about that story.
I don't. Damn, I ain't hear nothing about it. Because I'm like, if I didn't hear about that shit,
I knew what you said, but it was like a young nigga Drake. It was like an up-age nigga Drake. Because when I watched the video, it was like she said what she said, and he was like, well, damn, why they make him like, why they make him like so thick and this that, saying like why they make basically what he's saying is why they make 16 or 17-year-olds so thick nowadays type shit.
Let me ask you a quick question. Just out of curiosity, both of y'all. Let me ask y'all a quick question because this shit has been kind of a matter of contention between me and some of my buddies, right? Mm-hmm. So if one of your favorite rappers, or let's say R. Kelly. Let's use R. Kelly for example, right? Say R. Kelly was your man's back, like you loved his music and shit, right? and all this shit came out of all the fucked up stuff he was doing.
I don't play his music no more.
Say it again?
I don't play his music no more.
Really?
I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. That's Jacquees. That ain't him no more. They said they cancel him.
How about you, Trey? How do you feel? Do you feel like someone's action takes away from their talent or the art that they put out?
I'm going back and forth on that because I still think the Cosby Show is the greatest show. Is a great show.
I don't want to do that because say like this. It's like say like you stick on R. Kelly for example. Now say like all this shit he did, 100% true if he did what he did type shit. If I still play his music low key in my mind, I feel like I support that. You feel me? And I don't.
But here's my question to you: When is there a separation of the art and the artist?
Yeah, I mean, like,
you gotta think about this. What if the artist was doing that type shit when he was making that music in that studio?
I mean, that's like, again, I get that. But here's my thing: if the music had nothing to do with what he was doing, the nigga wasn't put down no music about bitches and doing.
Think about it. Hold on. I got a question for you though. Most of R. Kelly songs is love songs, right? And if you most of them,
that's exactly why I use Bill Cosby because I was just like jokes and like the comedy, like that wasn't like the home life thing or whatever. That's why I use Bill Cosby.
What do you think those songs about, bro? What do you think those songs about?
I'm like, I said it, and I'm like, he about to jump on that shit. But you know what? Yeah, like so. Yeah,
that's the same. But I mean, that's the same thing I feel about Puffy right now. Like he has he was one of those guys that was on the song but not rapping. He was just in the background or doing something, whatever.
Right.
I'm just like, damn. Like I love a good May song, but Puffy in the background. Should I be supporting this shit?
I'm gonna go about it. I don't give a fuck. Like art. Only person who I can honestly 100% because I still bumped his music, but it was just off the strength of because of my grandpa type shit. Every time my grandpa came up, that shit he bumped was Michael Jackson type shit. After the shit he went through with the shit when he went through the pedophilia shit, type shit. Other than that was the only nigga I ever gave a pass for that type of situation. But that was only because it had such a body behind it.
I mean, you you really got to think about it though, because even when it comes down to artists that do stuff like paint and sculpt and all this shit, a lot of those guys had underage ass wives. And would you go back and say, "Oh shit, you know what? I'm not gonna like the Mona Lisa now"?
No. This is the thing. I don't really give a fuck about nothing that happened before laws is really laws and times are really times. Just for the simple fact of it was legal for them to do that type of shit. So I can't condone none of that shit from back then. I don't condone none of them joints from back then.
I'm not saying condone it. What I'm saying is if let's say you fuck with art heavy, like you like art. Now you love the Mona Lisa. Now you come to find out that the creator had a wife that was like 14 or some shit. Would you now say, you know what, fuck the Mona Lisa, I don't fuck with that bullshit no more? Would you be like, yo, I still like the Mona Lisa, that nigga ain't shit, but I appreciate this painting for what it is?
What I would do is, hey man, I finally say like, alright, I'm gonna say like, if I'm looking at it already, giving this like a little story behind the ears, the dude that painted John, this that, his wife was like 12, this that, well damn, that's fucked up. I'm gonna appreciate this pain for this moment that I'm in the face of it. Alright, cool, you know what, this is a dope ass sentiment. But then once, I finish appreciating that bitch, is fuck that pain, and I'm getting the fuck on.
Well, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I won't outwardly put on an R. Kelly song, but if I believe I could fly, it's playing in the background, I might be like, oh shit, nigga, I graduated to this song. Which, when you really think about it, makes it just a little creepier now. But we ain't here to talk about that.
People that enjoy this shit like that. I done graduated to some R. Kelly shit too. So that's what I'm saying. Like, me personally, like, it ain't the fact that like, alright, he makes good music, he should get the pass. It's the fact that like, I think about it like this. Say like for R. Kelly, like how we used them, like say like if he's doing that type of like in like allegedly into that pedophilia type shit while he's like making the music type shit. So now like most of these girls he's singing about most likely is them underage girls, one, and two, who like most of these rappers got entourages or this and that. What if he just got entourages, groupies, young age girls and this that? You heard the alleged stories of how he had them dating in the crib like sex leaves and shit and all that type shit. So it's like
allegedly that shit's on Netflix.
I just, I'm just trying to be safe.
I get
coming from me.
I'm just trying to be safe.
But
so it's like shit. So it's like certain things you got. Sometimes you gotta add our own context, but sometimes it can't be like no crazy delusional context, but like a logical context to it.
With that same context, then you can't fuck with Chris Brown, you can't fuck with Rihanna, you can't fuck with Jay-Z, you can't fuck with Cardi B, because all of them did some real shady shit back in the days. Cardi B flat out said she used to drug and rob niggas. Like, but let me say that shit. I used to drug bitches and rob them. The cops and the internet would be at my fucking door before I finished the fucking statement.
Now, this is the thing, like the people who I listen to, this is the thing. Now, with music and shit like that, it's like, if you listen to rap, most of these niggas talk about killing and robbing and all that shit. So it's like, it's a double standard for everything. So I'm more of like an equal rights, gender equality type nigga, because for me, if a female says she want to get treated like a nigga or go through the same hardships we go through, outside of like, LGBTQ trying to transform herself type shit, but trying to be like just go through the same alright, cool, more power to you. I ain't got no problem with that. But when it comes to like, so like say like when it comes to shit like that, it's like, alright, cool. Rapping shit is like just literally fucking rapping shit. When it comes to fucking
So I can't talk shit about how you feel about that, because listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm hypocritical as a mother. I'm a hypocrite from day one. I typically in a heartbeat. So the same shit I might say, yo, that's fucked up for one person, and I'd be like, I guess I could let that slide for another. For example, they got a rapper named Russ. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with Russ. I used to fuck with his music real hard.
Wait, what do you say? I'm 6'5", but no.
Right, I know I'm fine, but the money make me handsomer.
Yeah, the money make me handsomer. I'm 5.
I'm 5'5", but the money make me 6'5" or some shit like that. Yeah. But the thing is, I used to fuck with his music, and then I heard a song when I was in the gym. I'd never forget, I was in the gym, and he got a song where he was like going, huh?
I said, don't fuck my morning up. He comes on every morning while I'm in the shower.
Oh, you don't want to hear it?
Go ahead. No, we already in here now.
I never forget the shit. I was in the gym, bro. I was in the gym doing some sets and shit, and one of the songs came out, and I was like, oh shit, I ain't heard something before. And the song started out real fucking dope. And then at some point, he's like, and all them gay niggas, fuck them gay niggas, and all. I'm like, whoa, what the? I'm good. I'm done. I'm not fucking with you no more. I'm done. And you could say, yeah, that's hypocritical because you fuck with this person, and they said some shit like that, and I'm like, you right, but I don't know. I guess we all have our feelings about certain things, and my whole thing is I've always kind of felt like I feel like that's kind of bullying. I mean, I've always hated a bully. Since I was a kid, I've always hated bullies.
You wanna know what's crazy? I feel like what happens is like us, like like us, like say like us regular people, right? We like commoners and shit. Celebrities is like nobles and shit. And then the niggas, like, political niggas, the nigga that run shit and shit like that, them niggas is like the kings and shit like that, cool. Bro, we fucking, from our POV and shit, we get fucking programmed for that shit. The same shit you just said is what we get programmed for. To motherfucking be motherfucking hypocritical or some shit. Get one nigga to pass because, oh yeah, he may have did some shit for the community XYZ, but low key he may be a pedophile or something like that, you feel me? That's what we got programmed to do.
You know what's funny? I fucking Boondocks tried to deprogram niggas too with the whole R. Kelly fucking episode, and they were like, "Yo, you like R. Kelly? Nigga, take away his camera. Teach a nigga how to read ID. Like, don't fucking encourage him. Like, get him some help." And that shit was real. That shit was crazy real.
It's funny how like cartoons from back in the day like are just like how they were just like spot on with some of the shit that's going on nowadays, like The Simpsons and shit like that.
This is this shit. Allegedly,
bro. And when you think I'm like, I know I keep saying this, but like every couple of years I'll go back and I'll rewatch Boondocks. Like I'll rewatch the shit, and every time I rewatch it, I'm like, oh shit, he's dead. And I'm like, that shit ain't hit the way it did. Like when I first watched it, I couldn't understand it, but now I get what the fuck he was saying. That shit is crazy. Like Huey and Riley was deep as fuck when you really listen to the shit they said.
I'm mad they fucking stopped that shit, bro. They was giving out too much game though.
You right. You know what's funny? One of my favorite episodes is The family ain't eating cheddar biscuits, Grandpa, but some random hoes is eating cheddar biscuits.
Yeah, it's crazy, granddad.
Or I see tell people this shit. I'd be like, so you got your bitch thinking about some R&B singing, sexy ass dancing ass nigga, not even a little nigga like T.I.?
Or you want Usher took what you call him, wife. I like the motherfucker. I like all the Stink Meter episodes. I like the joint where Riley was playing basketball shit. He had all the crossovers, but he couldn't shoot for shit. I like the motherfucker. And they was selling the chocolates and shit.
Fuck you, fuck the queen, fuck your yuck out ass girl, fuck London, fuck your flag, fuck your shitty weather. My Lambo's, my president's black, my Lambo's blue. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room.
It was just one episode. I think he had a babysitter or some shit. He tied the bitch up. It was her. And it was him and the white joint that he played the basketball with. He's like, damn. The babysitter, I don't know who she was. It was the babysitter joint. She tied her up, took her phone. He's like, damn, you just got motherfucking. He ran up in the prison. He said, you got motherfucking this, that, the motherfucking cell phone, the goddamn minutes on it. I'm like, oh shit. Had the lady all tied up and shit. I'm like, bruh. Riley was a real nigga.
He was. It was funny as hell. That shit was like, yeah. That's you know what though.
He had all the guns, all the little BBs.
No, I think was it Huey? I think it was Riley that had all the guns. Huey was the one with the black power fist and
he had the silver. But they both had that shit. I ain't gonna lie, they both had that shit. There was times we wouldn't pull the straps out too.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm low key mad that they canceled that show, but they got a bunch of garbage ass fucking cartoons out now that's still making it.
All right, so if you haven't pictured yet, Shy came up with all the questions tonight. Well, I should say all the topics tonight. What is your favorite game show growing up? Wait. Before we answer that,
Wait.
You have to go back to the
I'm gonna ask the question because you just fucked up that motherfucking question.
No, because I just thought about something. Wait, what is your favorite rap beat? Oh, I'm sorry, I pointed at you like you can see it. What is Dax? What is your favorite greatest rap beef of all time?
Nas and Jay-Z. Nas and Jay-Z, bro. When Ether came out, I was like, that's it, we done. That's it. In fact, you know what? In my personal opinion, we ain't have a diss song that tops Either yet. Either was mad personal, bro.
Alright, so I got a question. You said you were a J. Cole fan, right?
I feel like I don't like where this is gonna go, but sure, yeah, I'm a J. Cole fan.
Alright, do you feel like J. Cole made a wise decision?
You know what? Back in the day when I was young and rowdy, I'd have been like, he bitched out. But I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. At that nigga age, it's kind of like, for what though? What do I give a shit if you got some negative shit to say about me? I'm rich. I feel like you feel how you feel, bro. That's your opinion. It is what it is. But I already got my money. If niggas decide to stop buying my album tomorrow, I still got my money. I don't give a fuck.
No. I understand that. Don't get me wrong. We can always take that approach, but if we talking about like this supposed to be the big three, this supposed to be like the top dog. Like, don't get me wrong, like, cause I was going to I got a two-part question for you. This is the first part of it type shit. But I feel like if these are supposed to be like the three top dogs in the game and shit, I would. This is what we pay to see. This is like some pay-per-view type shit. You feel me? You don't ever really get a chance to see no shit like that.
I'm not going. Okay, so on that aspect, you're right. It would have been dope to see them going back and forth. I would have definitely been like, yo, I'm buying all these niggas albums, even if I don't like them, just because this shit was historical. I will say that it was sad to see that he was just kind of like, I don't really want to deal with it, which was kind of a blow to the industry. I'm gonna be honest with you on that one.
I don't know, but there is some sources that say he do still have like future hopes of working with Kendrick in the future type shit. That's why he kind of did what he did type situation.
That shit don't make no fucking difference. Nas and Jay-Z, they've worked plenty in the past.
Yeah, I don't think Kendrick would have gave a fuck. Kendrick ain't on no like him. He would have took him as like like alright cool type shit. But the real nigga he going for is Drake. So it was like he still would have played with the nigga though.
Let me ask you something, because again, like I said, I mildly heard about it. How did this beef even fucking start? I just woke up one day and I was like, oh shit, this shit, it's all over the internet. Let me go and kind of see what this shit is about. But like, I never really got a real insight on what caused the whole drama.
Okay, so this shit didn't just start from first person shooter. Low key, I've been seeing like a little bit of stories. I've been trying to figure out the same shit too. So low-key, allegedly, Drake and Kendrick been sneak dissing each other for like over a decade now. So this shit low-key just been blowing up for a little minute. It ain't like something that just happened overnight type shit.
Yeah, no, that's the thing, because I do remember when Obama was like, yeah, I like Kendrick better than Drake. Drake decided to make a rap song and try to diss Obama. I'm like, nigga, come on, stop being niggardly.
Yeah, so like it's been kind of blowing up for a nice little minute now. So it ain't really like it's just like, you know, what happened yesterday so hard. Ooh, like it's kind of been blowing for a nice little minute. So you know when J. Cole and Drake made the first person shooter drum, and you know when J. Cole said it's a big three, it's basically this K-Dot, Drake and me type shit. So, you know, that's what kind of like fueled it for K-Dot. But you're like, alright, cool. Like that shit was like what, 5 months ago, damn or some shit like that. They dropped that shit. So that was like why, like when he dropped that shit with Future, and then Future, I guess don't like Drake because it was like a little minute ago. Like I don't know. Drake been had like an interview or some shit like that, or like I don't know if you said it on some interview or some shit like that, where he said like it's niggas in the industry that don't like me but gotta deal with me because I'm Drake type shit. So it's the niggas, I'm guessing, like the Metros, the Futures, the Kendricks and shit like that type shit. Niggas don't like me, but they gotta deal with me because of who I am type shit, because I'm a big dog type shit. So it was things like that.
So Cole got dragged it simply because he did a feature?
Cole got dragged into it because when he did that song, and he said when Cole fucked up in general was putting K-Dot in the same category as him and Drake type shit. If he would have just said it's just like on some lyrical type shit, it's just me and you, woo, this and that, K-Dot probably would have been cool with it type shit, but he already got a problem with Drake, so K-Dot probably already saw it like, alright nigga, you chose the side type shit. He probably ain't foresee like the bullshit that's gonna happen because he's trying to do some friendly shit, but that friendly shit turned on him.
So okay, well then knowing that, honestly, I don't feel like Cole was wrong for stepping out. You know what that should remind me of? Remember when 50 Cent did that post where he's like, I woke up one morning and I seen this nigga post, fuck, why
you say fuck me for?
At the end of the day, Kendrick could feel how the fuck you want to feel, but why would you have an issue because he might have decided to make some money with somebody else? That shit don't got nothing to do with you, because you and this person got beef don't got shit to do with me. Like, why involve me? You understand what I'm saying? Like, we all good, right? You and Trey get into beef right now, and then I came on a podcast with Trey, and then I came on with you. It'd be crazy to be like, oh, fuck you, because you fuck with him. Wow, why does that don't got shit to do with you? We ain't talking about you. I ain't saying about you. Like, why is that your concern? Like, get the fuck out of my face. Why would you say? Why would you think about it? Taking my money.
When it comes to rap beef, it's always like even when it came to the King Von and the Quando Rondo shit, which load up to the Little Dirk vs NBA Youngboy shit. It's always going to be a side to choose, even like with the East Coast, West Coast, Pac and Biggie shit. When it comes to this when it comes to a beef of a certain caliber, it's always going to be a joint where you got to choose a side, pick a side type shit.
Hold on, no, see, that's the difference, and I think that's why I ain't put no stock in it. Back in the day when that beef was going on, like let's look at Pac and Biggie. They started beefing on some real gangster shit. It wasn't over yo, he did a feature with this nigga that I don't like. It was on some real, yo, this nigga robbed me and shot at me, and I think that he has something to do with it.
No, don't get me wrong. Beef back then and shit like that was definitely more so you mean and shit. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely hella beef like that in hip hop right now type shit, but for me, that's why I say, like, from the fan POV of it, like, I would love to see this. Like, it don't matter if motherfucking, if I don't like you and Trey, right? Say, like, if I don't like Trey, right? And you hop on a song with Trey. And, like, say, like, you know, we just so happen to be the best three in the game doing what we do rapping-wise type shit. Or, like, say, like, me and you might be the best rappers, Trey might be the best singer in the game type shit. Y'all do a song together type shit, boom. Now, I don't like Trey, but because you hopped on that joint, and we just so happen to be the best, you know what you mean? And shit. Now, you say some funny shit, like, you know, promoting, like, what previous type shit. Now, I would be like,
but it's funny that you said that because that's how Naughty by Nature works. Because he literally came on, or like Wendy Williams reported that story a long time ago. That's literally how Naughty by Nature works. They don't really fuck with each other like together on some friend type shit or whatever, but it's a good business move or whatever. So like when it comes to hitting that tour bus or when it comes to getting on that stage or whatever, they make their money. So I fucks with that.
I'm agree with you. I feel like if that was now again, they're most likely with some shit, or there probably could have been some shit that we don't really know about behind the scenes. But I personally feel like if that's the reason that K Dot had a fucking issue with Cole, that's some real bitch shit, bro. That's like somebody saying, yo, this nigga said some shit about you, and me saying, oh, he said that shit, and you running up on you and punching you in the mouth without even saying,
that's something totally different. Cause now you talk about something physical. Let me finish making my point. I was making for Trey. We say about naughty by nature. This is how this is different. That's a group. They gotta get together and get along and shit to make their fucking money. We talking about three separate entities that make their money doing their own separate different things or three different styles of music. What I'm saying is, say if, like I said, if you went to say if I don't like Trey and Trey make a song and you want a song with Trey. Now, if all three of us just so happen to be the top three niggas in the music game right now, of course I'm gonna come at Trey and say fuck him, XYZ, this, that, and then of course I'm gonna come at you for being on a song with him. Now you can look at it from a POV of being some bitch shit, or you can look at it from a POV of nigga one. Whatever you drop next is about to fucking quadruple damn near in numbers because you niggas don't know if you about to respond to what I said to you or not. And then two, look at it from just the fan perspective. Nigga, these is the top dogs in the game clash. Like I said, you never see that. You see them niggas collab before you see them niggas clash.
Listen, and I agree it would have been a dope story to hear, but here's my whole thing. Like I said, I'm supposed to refuse my paycheck because you don't like this nigga? Fuck.
Oh no. Ain't nobody saying you gotta deny a bag, but this is the thing. Me saying fuck you about to get you a bigger bag.
And I get that. And I get that. I understand how it works. You know what I'm saying? The more controversy, the more you're gonna sell. I understand that. But what I'm saying is, for you to have a beef with me simply because I fuck with somebody that I fucked with before, because you and them got issues. That's like I can't stand for that, you know.
No. But it's like it's not necessarily that when Cole didn't really say nothing like too bad towards Kendrick. Only thing he said was like that big 3 line and shit. That's why when Kendrick came back at him, he's basically what he said to Cole. He came at Cole a little bit, but not nothing too crazy. He had that the Andre 3000 line, and then he said fuck the big 3 joint and a couple of other things and shit. So for real, it wasn't nothing like crazy for Cole to even had to respond to really be honest. I'm being 100% honest.
But you know how the industry is nowadays. If you don't respond, it's going to be a problem. But it's just
but if Cole know he that type of nigga, then he just knew that he just didn't have to respond type shit. What I'm saying is like, with Kendrick, what he did, it wasn't really that effect what he said some shit, but it was only really pertaining to the big 3 and the other couple things.
Hold on. You know what's funny? I don't know why this just occurred to me. You know, we've seen this exact same scenario before, right? With 50 Cent, Ja Rule, and Jadakiss.
No, okay, yeah.
The exact same situation. Ja Rule and 50 had some beef. Jade did a feature with 50, and Ja Rule came at Jade, and Jada did a feature with Rule, and 50 came at him, and Ja Rule and Jada was like, oh, for real? He dropped Animal, which by the way was fire. And then he's like, I'm not even going to reply to you again. This is all I got to say. You keep talking shit, I'm going to see you in them streets. And that was it.
That's back in the day when 50 was trolling Ja Rule and buy all his concert tickets.
Right. It's the exact same situation.
Don't get me wrong, it definitely is. It definitely just like the exact same situation. But what I'm trying to say is like, not even from the fan POV, but nigga. Like you see like every time where like when hip hop get like in our like since like I want to say like my era of hip hop because I'm a young nigga. This Kendrick shit and all this shit, this Drake shit is always like basically my era of shit. So fucking this is my era of shit since Kendrick came out and all that shit. The only nigga who's really been fucking like spicing shit up basically is him. When I say spicing shit up, you remember like I don't remember exactly what year it was, but it was like. Damn near about literally 10 years ago. Damn near when he fucking came at ASAP Rocky, then everybody again, Meek Mill and everybody and shit, and everybody started responding to him, and all of a sudden everybody wanted to be MCs again and all different types of shit It always takes that one nigga to spark that shit up. That's what Kendrick's trying to do. He's trying to get
I'm a fuck what everywhere. I'm looking at it from a fucking fan point of view, okay? I don't give a fuck about none of the other shit. I'm in this for the fucking drama, the rap battle, and the fucking music. I don't give a shit about the rest of it. As long as they put the music out, I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm saying like for Kendrick though, he's mainly the nigga that like that spark shit. That y'all mean? Because when he did that shit back then, everybody started coming for him. Everybody started making this. Everybody wanted to go to the radio station, drop a diss on him, this, that, say some crazy shit. Same shit he doing now, but now he's sparking with the top dogs instead of the little niggas. Cause like I was telling you the last time we was talking about this shit, you peep when J. Cole started his little shit. He started his shit with like the little pumps and the little niggas that mumble rap and shit like that. J. Cole don't really be slick talking them big dogs and the main niggas and shit like that. So this is why, like me personally,
I had to look this up because I was like, you said Drake is from your era, but I was like, wait a minute, me and Drake are like the same fucking age because I was like, I was in high school when he was on playing high school TV. He's actually a couple
but when he came out musically, that wasn't, you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna go ahead and start a rap beef. Fuck both of y'all. Y'all here talking about how young y'all is. Y'all both fuck off. I ain't here for that. Y'all trying to make me feel old and shit. Fuck both of y'all.
I gotta. This is the second part to my question. Like me personally, I don't really care to see the Drake versus Kendrick. Me personally, to be all the way honest, I wanted it to be fucking Kendrick versus J. Cole and Drake do that one song, sit his ass the fuck out shit. This is what I wanted as a fan.
You know, it's funny you say that. It's funny you say that. So when Kendrick came out, I don't know if you say he came out. When Be Humble came out, I think I moved to Florida. I want to say maybe like a year before that, right? And at that time, J. Cole, like they came up pretty much at the same time for the most part. J. Cole was out a little longer than him, but you could say they kind of came up at the same time. And I do remember saying, yo, you know what? I really kind of want to see these two niggas go at each other. I feel like that shit would be fire.
I remember hearing like J. Cole's underground stuff or some shit back then or whatever, like before he came
I remember that song when J. Cole had, it was like around the same time like Jeezy was still popping. It was like, who that, bitch, I got that flame. Who that, bitch, I got that flame.
He went after Jeezy in that song.
That was like the one song I remember from back then. Cause that was like still when like niggas was still doing the big T's and all that crazy. That was the one song I remember from J. Cole from back then.
Bro, listen. When J. Cole, I remember when J. Cole first came out.
The crazy part, the nigga, what's the nigga? This is why I'm hot. The nigga Mims and shit. I remember this shit vividly because I used to fuck with that song heavy. That Mims song came on first, and then that J. Cole song came like right after that bitch. I was like, damn, who this nigga? That shit was kind of fire. He was like walking on the train tracks and shit. And then he was like, I think he was still like Carolina or some bullshit like that. He was like walking down the train tracks. He was on top of the bando. And he was like doing some other little shit. I was like, damn, this little nigga fire. Who this nigga?
You know what? The first song I heard from J. Cole, I remember, I'll never forget this shit. I was driving to work one day, and the song came out with Jay-Z did the interlude where he was like, it's a nigga that's sitting out eating some Lucky Charms or some shit. And in between taking a spoon, he writing some shit. He want my spot. I'm gonna find him though. I'm gonna sign him though. And then J. Cole came in, right? And then I was like, oh shit. And then I started listening to his shit. And then he made a song where he was like, yo, when I first came in, I was impetuous and I came at Jay-Z and I was like, holy shit, I gotta go find that shit. So I know that the nigga he's a capable battle rapper. The nigga could put some shit out there. I'm not.
Yeah, that's like, that time I was like, apparently Common is. I forgot about the Ice Cube and Common beef back in the day or whatever.
Everybody trying about no damn Ice Cube.
I'm just saying. Like,
everybody trying about no goddamn Ice Cube. Outside of NWA, Ice Cube, this shit was worse. Outside of once he started making Friday and shit, man, he was a real stand up citizen after that.
Nah, bro, nah. You can't say that. First of all, Ice Cube put out some good shit. The problem was the minute he started making family movies, he lost all of his street cred.
That's what I said. That's basically what I'm saying.
His music was still dope. You just couldn't take it serious.
I remember. This was around the time when like Lil Jon and the East Side Boys was like still doing their thing and things of that nature and like scrapping and things like that. It was Ice Cube, you know, that came on like MTV Jams and shit. And the nigga, I don't remember the name of the song. I don't remember like.
Put your back into it.
No, because it was like some gangster shit. Because I remember like, and the crazy part, it kind of like a fucking movie. That's what kind of like threw me off a little bit. Because the nigga like fucking ran in the crib, looked at the mattress, grabbed the guns and shit. I'm like, fuck you think you is?
You know, it's funny you say that. Like, I was listening to one of the Games album a couple years back. It was a minute ago.
Damn.
And he had a song with Ice Cube. And this was after he made like Are We There Yet? So I was kind of like, Ice Cube. And the song came on, and I was like, wait, this Cube? This oh shit, he's spitting some shit.
Oh, he had that joint. I like we have a little John.
But it was funny because I was like, I don't know if I could take this seriously. Because again, we bring it back. Even they said it in Boondocks. Niggas like Ice Cube is making family movies and shit. I find that really hard to be afraid of somebody who's making family comedies and then you dropping a rap album later on. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine you win your shit. Shut the fuck up. You was in after next nigga.
Alright, so prime example of that for me is growing up my whole life, seeing Tyler Perry play Madea. The next day, this nigga trying to play Alex Cross and shit. It's like, nigga, if you don't go put that dress before back on.
Bro, that happened to me when I seen Shamar Moore with cornrows. I was like, if this nigga don't get the fuck out of here. This nigga was gonna yell in the rest. Somebody used to force me to watch that shit. How are we over here wearing a wife beater and with fucking cornrows and tattoos? Fuck out of here. I couldn't take that shit seriously at all.
Pretty boy hair with that real fine hair or whatever. So I'm just like, what part of you had cornrows? Like, there was no cornrows about him.
That was all. Hold on.
What this nigga got a picture?
Cause nigga, you ain't about to try to shade me. Hold the fuck on. I got you. And I got this shit, and I don't think I ever watched it. But hold on.
Is that your
Hold on. Where this shit at? It was a Tyler Perry movie.
I know which one it was.
Is it a play? Is it the play or is it the movie? Cause I hated that nigga plays. I ain't gonna care.
No, it was the
movie. Nothing. The plays were actually better than the movie.
I kind of like the movies better because the plays had too much singing in that bitch. The singing was killing me.
Where the fuck is this movie at? It's in one of I still got DVDs by the way. Y'all don't judge me. Go, shut up.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely judging. I'm 100% judging.
You know what? My ex made me buy this movie because she wanted to watch it, and I was like, I ain't watching that dumbass shit. Bro, what was it? Was it Daddy's Little Girl or some shit?
No, it was. I just told you.
Is it the one where the nigga was in the bathtub and the chick was beating his ass? He was beating his ass and he's in a wheelchair.
It was because it was him and it was that girl. I forget her name. That lady, man. Fuck. But the nigga had cornrows, bro. Yeah, I swear he had cornrows.
I know what movie you talking about. The chick was being an asshole to him like during the whole time and shit. She had the kids and shit. She was staying at I think Madea crib or some shit like that. I know what you talking about. He was like the mover man or some shit like that.
No,
yeah, I seen the clips, but yeah,
he kept trying to take on a date and shit like that. I remember what you talking about. I seen that, Joe. I know what you talking about.
He was I
can't remember the name of him, but I know what you're talking about. He was like a mover dude or some shit like that. Or a maintenance man. He was some type of...
I seen that shit and I was like, what the fuck?
Only reason I remember that because them cornrows was fucking outrageous. I ain't gonna care. Them bitches. I ain't know that was fucking Shamar Moore type shit. That nigga Briggs was fucking outrageous. I ain't gonna care.
And them just was crazy long to it. I'm like, this nigga.
Yeah, they was dudes was fucking husky, bro. Them niggas. Oh man, yeah, he has some crazy jinx. I ain't gonna care.
I'm like, how the fuck you acting like a street nigga? You know who played a real good street nigga? The nigga from Hustle and Flow. Harris Howard.
But he had braids in real life though.
Yeah, but you know what though? I could see Terrence Howard being a thug. He looked like he grew up on the streets.
Yo, you wanna know what Terrence? You wanna know for me? I would think would be the perfect role for Terrence Howard on some real nigga shit. Some type of mob boss type shit. Cause that nigga already got the cool laid back type shit, sitting in the chair on some cool ass shit. That nigga already got the low key type of hair. You can slick back type of that nigga make a cool ass mob boss type shit.
You know, I enjoyed seeing them. I enjoyed seeing him getting replaced in Iron Man. I don't think he was a good War Machine, bro.
All right, hold up. Let's kind of move on because that's kind of one of the questions later on type shit. But all right, hold up. That's a quick question though. Are you much of a gamer, or did you grow up on gaming?
Of course, I still game.
All right, what's your favorite childhood game when you was growing up?
System or game itself?
game. System per later.
Super Mario Brothers 3.
Okay, Trey.
Mine will definitely have to be because I usually play fighting games or like car games, so it'd either have to be Need for Speed or like Mortal Kombat.
I'm still here. I just gotta return your slide back.
Or wait, hold on.
Okay.
I do like Tekken. That's taking it back. Tekken, and then like because those are all fighting games. There was like shit. I do remember playing Twisted Metal when I was younger and all that shit like that. I do like Dream.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
So hold on.
But that question, since we gonna go, I would rather say top 5 games from your childhood.
Okay.
Well, hold on. I feel like if we gonna talk about per system that was out, I could name.
No, like you can go any system you want. You don't just go like say like if you was like. Because I was growing up, I had the PlayStation 1s, PlayStation 2, 3s. I kind of came up a little bit in the Sega Genesis era, a little bit type shit. So it was like you can go off wherever you want to go off. Just pick your top 5 games that you like. You know what I'm saying? You can do up any system wherever you want to go. Just like that's your top 5 in general though. Don't do like one from each system, but like just whatever you feel like you fuck with the most is top 5. It could definitely be from any system though.
All right. Super Mario
From your childhood.
3. Twisted Metal 3, specifically 3.
Okay. Love to see it.
Either it's a cross between Mario Kart and Crash Team Racing, and I'm gonna be real with you, that was one of my favorites because when that shit came out, I had a girlfriend and we would cut school every single day and go in the house and smash and eat Chinese and play fucking Crash Team Racing or Mario Kart all goddamn day.
Okay.
Bloody Roar. I don't know if y'all know about Bloody Roar.
I don't think I played. That might be a little bit before my time.
I feel like I heard of that.
And I would probably say Altered Beast.
So mine would be
Alright, Trey, go ahead.
Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Need for Speed. What's the Street Fighters? And then there was like another one. What the fuck? There was like, because I already said Tekken, not Tekken.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Nah,
King of the Fighters.
I do like that one too, but no, it was more like around the 64 era, like a little the Sega 64. Nintendo 64. No, but it was like it usually. Damn. Anyway, it usually came on. It's a fighting game, but it usually came on like when you used to get the PlayStation, whatever. It came with like a game that had some free games or whatever.
The demo disc.
The demo disc or whatever. That shit was on there or whatever. But I'll just go with Driver.
For me,
the way left, I went with Driver. I was just like, fuck.
I will go with no specific order type shit, but for me, Pokemon, any Pokemon from like Game Boy till now type shit. I'm heavy on the Pokemon type shit. Fucking Crazy Taxi. I used to fuck with Crazy Taxi when I was young, but I love Crazy Taxi. That was my shit. Motherfucking Dragon Ball Z, Budokai Tenkaichi 1 through 3. That's my shit. Like those are some nice ass fighting games. Pinnacle fighting games for what we got going on now in the fighting game world. Midnight Club, that's Trey said, because I was a huge driving game fan when I was young.
Yeah, we used to play that a lot on my PS2.
Hell yeah. And then for 5, I would want to say...
Oh, damn, I forgot to take that. Shit.
5, I would have to say... Let me see. Probably an older 2K.
Okay, so you know what? I gotta give an honorable mention to Final Fantasy VII. Gotta give Final Fantasy VII an honorable mention because I fucked with Final Fantasy VII. And if you never played Bloody Roar, man, look it up. Like I feel like Bloody Roar was one of the first games that came out. I think next to Tekken, that kind of offered like a really like great combo system. But basically, if you never played the game, you started out as like a human or what do they call them? You ever seen that? You ever seen that show Animorphs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that. So you got these people that were like hybrids of animals,
Mm-hmm.
and in the middle of the fights, they would like transform. So you had Hugo the wolf, Gato the lion, Bakrao the mole, Alice the bunny, Jenny the bat. There was a chameleon. There was a gorilla. It was a couple of them. But you would seamlessly, like, you'd be in the middle of a fight, unless your meter builds up, you could transform into your animal counterpart, which gave you like extra strength, speed, or whatever the case was.
I think I would trade what I picked for number 5. Fuck 2K. I'm gonna go with Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. That's my shit.
Okay, so look, I'm not gonna be one to hate on no one's game goddamn choices. I used to fuck with Pokemon hard when that came out. I literally had red, yellow, blue, green. I had like the first like 6 or 8 of them that dropped down. My thing is, my homeboy made me grab a Switch to play that new one. And don't get me wrong, as much as I enjoy Pokemon, it
kind of fell off a little bit. I ain't gonna care.
It's zeal for me because I kind of feel like what they're doing is they're trying so hard to make money that they're not focusing on what the fans would like. Like me personally, a couple of years ago, in fact, I was trying to like make a demo kind of a Pokemon MMORPG, and I felt like that would have been a great addition to it. And what they're doing now is cool, but I don't think that that's very interesting in my personal opinion. It's the same shit. It's not like Call of Duty. I used to play Call of Duty all the time, but then I realized it was the same fucking game over and over and over.
Now, don't get me wrong. I prefer like the fans, like, you know, right now with the games they put out now, the fans or whatever, they remake the older shit and put it with the new graphics type shit, like how they kind of did with the Pearl and the whatchamacallit. They renamed it a little bit and just up the graphics and shit, man. How they made it now type shit, just upgrade the new shit, throw shit to the new shit. I don't really care for what they doing with the new shit, like with the what they did with the short and shit was kind of cool, but what they did in Violet and Sapphire, Scarlet and Violet, I didn't really care for that. I put both of them, pre-ordered them motherfuckers, and I didn't really care for them games. Like, I didn't finish them or nothing. Like, I really didn't really care for them.
Bro, all I'm saying is, how would you feel, right, if, let's say they dropped a Pokemon game, right? And they made that shit a massive open world game to where you can see other people's avatar. And now you're walking through this world, right? And you can just run up on a nigga and be like, bro, let's battle, let's trade, you know what I'm saying? And to make it even what they could do is, now how you got all of these different generations of Pokemon, what you say is, okay, you choose the world you want to start in, right? For example. And you finish that world, and if they want to add like a monetary gain to it, they could say, look, you can now access Kanto region and Johto region and all these other regions. All you gotta do is buy a like their version of a season pass, whatever. Could be like a worldwide passport, and you could use the passport now to travel between the different
every region and shit, from old shit to the new shit.
Right, I feel like that shit would be dope.
Real shit. No, I 100% agree with you. That's why I like, for me, for Sword and Shield, it kind of was like when you go to that little H and shit for the DLC, you see like the older Pokemon and some things like that, and some slightly new joins, the XYZ type shit, and some of the newer joins was like they did the Pokemon Pikachu Go and other shit like that, where they start you off in the Johto region.
You know what? When remember, I don't know if y'all remember when the little Pikachu Digipet came out, and you could attach it to your waist and walk. Yeah. And then you could attach it to the game and download it. I had that shit too.
I was too young. I wanted that motherfucker, but that was a little bit too expensive, a little bit too much. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I definitely saw those and wanted them motherfuckers. I know exactly what you're talking about. But no, I 100% agree with like Pokemon is kind of like lather, rinse, and repeating right now. I'm kind of trying to go for the money grab side of shit instead of like trying to focus on like what niggas really want.
And I hate to say this, like, please don't take offense, because I'm about to say some real disrespectful shit right now. But I feel like people that like the Dragon Ball Z games now ain't never played the original Dragon Ball Z games.
That's what I'm saying. No, because this is me personally. Alright, you see how like the Marvel vs. Capcom shit is type shit? That's how that shit look to me now, what they trying to do now type shit. Them OG Dragon Ball Z games, I'm talking about like the original type shits from before Budokai. I think it was like it was Dragon Ball Z Budokai, then the Budokai Tenkaichi. All them joints from Budokai to Budokai Tenkaichi, bro, them joints is peak fucking fighting games.
Listen. I think what you're talking about is the second version of Budokai.
No, even the first Budokai, remember it was Budokai, then Budokai Tenkaichi came out a little bit later type shit.
No. I'm talking no. I'm talking about they had Dragon Ball Z, then they had Budokai, then they had Z Saga. And what it was is, I don't know if, like I said, I'm showing my age right now, but these were games that you had for PS1, right? And you couldn't get these games in America. You had to buy them from Japan and get the little the shit you plugged into the back of your PlayStation. Then you'd have to put like a screw or something to keep the lid open. And you would put the American game and then take it out and put in the Japanese game. That Budokai to me was one of the best ones, because that one that was the first one to introduce you being able to play as we used to call him Weird Monkey Goku back in the day, but they call him Great Ape. The Great Ape. Used to fight the Great Ape and fight as, bro. That shit was dope. It had the Tuffles, it had all of them shits, bro. That shit was fire. And me personally, I kind of feel like so you know, like I haven't played it in a while, but you know, like how they'll do a thing where they'll have I forget what they call it, man. Kind of like that super speed motion where they're fighting, throwing punches, and you have to kind of just match buttons. Well, back in the day, whenever they did that shit, you would legit have to like fight. You have to figure out the buttons. Like, you got to be mad quick with your fingers. And whenever you had the standoff where y'all would shoot energy with each other, you'd have to sit down here like fucking mashing the button and spamming your buttons to fucking win. That's the Dragon Ball Z that I grew up on. That shit was, in my personal opinion, that was the best one. The core games that even the voice characters were Japanese. Like, they sounded like you were watching an anime.
Alright, Dex, I got a question. Are you a Marvel or are you a DC type of guy?
DC.
Okay. So I got a question for you. It was gonna be a Marvel question, but since you were DC, I'm talking to
Marvel too. You can ask me a Marvel question. I'll give you my opinion on that too.
I feel like
if you was a Marvel character, based on your personality, what Marvel character would you be?
The Hulk.
The Hulk.
Yep, because fuck people. I would gladly give up my humanity to rage out, turn into a giant green monster and destroy a city or two. I know that's fucked up, but hear me out. I've actually had this conversation with people, and I ask them all the time. I say, hey, you know, if you had superpowers, what would you be? And everyone give me the same response. So I'd be a superhero, and I'm like, y'all niggas is dumb as fuck. They're like, why would you say that? I said, because one of the main concepts in a lot of Marvel and DC is most of those, not all, most of those superheroes are never wanting for anything. I mean, when you really think about it, Superman doesn't have to eat. The nigga don't gotta sleep. The motherfucker will go to his fortress of solitude and be perfectly fine over there. Batman is a billionaire. Most of these heroes don't ever want for shit. But can you imagine having the powers of Superman in your life right now? You know, imagine you're fucking a Kryptonian, the only one on the planet, and fucking child support is due, rent is due, car payment is due. Like, if you could walk into a bank and walk out and can't nobody stop you, how are you going to tell me that you're going to be like, nah, I'm a good guy, I can't do that shit? Fuck that. At least as a villain, you can do shit to save people, and people be like, oh, that's a little off-brand, but it is what it is. But if I do some shit like I'm going through hard times now, rob a bank, it's like, yeah, that's it, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? When you're a good guy, you always got to be good. But when you're a bad guy, you could do good shit. Yeah. And then turn around with some fucked up shit to still live your life.
So Trey, based off your personality, who do you think you would be based on your personality, who do you think what Marvel character who would you be?
Shit. I don't know. I kind of would want to be Superman. Like,
that's a DC character. We talking about Marvel. If you was a Marvel character, like say like this, like me personally, like I think like based off my personality, I think I would best pair up to be like, I'm not saying like who would you want to be, right? I'm saying like based off your personality, who would best mirror your personality as a Marvel character? For me, I feel like it would be Iron Man because I'm always continually thinking, and I'm always fucking got like a backup plan. I'm always, you mean, I got a trap for this. It's always some type of something. Like I ain't never just standing there type shit. Like I feel like Tony Stark and me and that nigga like that's why like when I used to watch Marvel movies and Iron Man movies, I used to love Iron Man movies. Like when it was the movies, I used to love his parts and shit like that so much and shit. I was like, damn, I fuck with Robert Downey Jr. too though, but I was like, damn, like outside of this nigga being rich as fuck, this nigga just like me.
You know what? Hold on. I answered that wrong. I think closest match to my personality would have to be John Constantine. Wait, is Constantine DC? Constantine, not bad.
Alright, we can do a Marvel version and a DC version.
If it was DC, it'd be John Constantine for me, honestly.
Superman, where I was going with that, because I like to be in my own peace. Like I wouldn't mind going to my own little planet, just sitting there and just be like, I need to chill out. So that's
I mean, but Superman always in the smoke though, so it's like that's what I'm saying. Like it can't be like who would you want to be. It's like basically like say like if you were a fiery person and shit, you gotta pick somebody that's a fiery person. If you a chill person, then alright cool. Like that nigga a chill nigga, alright cool. I feel like that'd be a good match. That's why I said Iron Man because like that nigga always thinking. That nigga always got a next step. That nigga got like fucking 100 planes ahead type shit. They never just alright cool. Like yeah. I'm just a rich ass nigga, so I'm just gonna sit on that. And if I was to go DC, I would go Batman.
I can relate to that
for the same reason.
I can actually relate to him as well too, because I'm always manifesting and talking about like, I'm always thinking about the future and ahead of time and things like those, like things that I want to do, all plans, even planning out the podcast shows or whatever. Always thinking. I can relate with him as well too.
You know what? If it was Marvel, I think I would mostly relate to Thanos.
Yeah.
But it depends on which Thanos we're talking about. If you're talking about the comic book or the movie version, I would relate very much to the movie version of Thanos. Because, and here's why I say that, because his logic was sound. He made sense, but he went about it in the worst possible way.
No, definitely.
Like when you really think about it, he was like, "Yo, we have too many people. If the life forms keep multiplying the way they are, we're gonna run out of resources, and everyone is gonna die. So let's just take half away, and we'll be good." Rather than say, "Hey, you know what? Why don't I just double the resources? Why don't I make the resources unlimited?"
Why didn't he? That's the crazy part.
Just saying.
Niggas got all 5 Infinity Stones and nigga, no, I'm gonna wipe everything out. Why don't you make shit better for niggas, bro?
Right. You could have made stuff better, but his logic was hella sound. His the way he went about it was fucked up.
I ain't gonna cap though. I really wasn't mad at the nigga, to be honest. If he mad that he did it, I still wasn't mad at the nigga.
I wasn't either. The comic book version is fucked up. The comic version did it because he wanted to get some cheeks from Lady Death.
Oh damn!
Wait, you know that shit?
I was like,
oh damn! I got a question for you next. What is your favorite movie series?
Sorry?
Your favorite movie series?
Oh.
You know, like say, like it was like Rush Hour 1, 2, and 3 type shit.
That's a good question.
I mean, obviously, one of mine is definitely going to be like Fridays, all the Fridays.
For me, Pirates of the Caribbean.
To me, it was all of the Nightmare Before Elm Streets, except for this last one. The last one was garbage.
I had those. Oh wait, hold up. Now we getting into seasons. Now I'm just like, because during the summer, during the wintertime, I like to watch all the Jasons and all the Freddys and all those things. All the Chuckies.
Who do you think got better movies, Freddy or Jason?
Freddy. I'm biased though. I'm biased.
I like Jason's, to be honest. That joint is kind of solid.
Yeah.
Jason X.
I remember that shit.
A lot of people don't like that movie.
We had that movie.
What shit?
I would have to say I had to fuck with Jason too, because like I'm
gonna be honest. I think I seen that one. I think I seen that Jason movie the most, to be honest.
I mean,
I bought that movie. I still have it. That movie's a great movie.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Movie's a
Where
great
the
movie.
fucking the advice on him and shit, heal him and shit. Where every time he got stabbed and fucked up, I love that movie.
Here's my thing with Jason, right? And this is why I like Freddy more, because Jason was hella avoidable. All you gotta do is stay out of this fucked up ass camp that you know niggas get killed at every fucking summer.
Yeah.
Like, the shit wasn't a secret. You go to Crystal Lake, somebody kills everybody. Why are you still going there?
And then I also like all the Michael Myers movies as well too. Like I like, and even the old.
Oh, hold up. I think I did that wrong. Freddy, Jason, or the Halloweens.
Michael Myers. I mean, yeah, I like them too. I like all. I will fuck with all of them. Like doing because you know.
I like his. I ain't been liking the last ones they've been putting out recently.
But I feel I feel like I have to watch it. So. But
you know who did the best Michael Myers, in my opinion? It was when Rob Zombie produced it.
So
I don't be getting Michael Myers situation because that nigga be getting shot like 100 times and shit. And he just still be doing shit. I'm like, hey, bro. Nigga got hit by shotguns, motherfucking assault rifles, pistols, ARs, all different types of shit. This nigga still trying to stab a nigga. I'm like, hey, bro.
You know what? I think my problem with Michael Myers was that they never really explained his lore. Was he supernatural or not?
Like, it's really no. It's just like the situation. Like he's just trying to find like what is it? His sister or something?
Yeah.
I think hated
it's like his family members. I know his family members, but it's like. I don't know if he's trying to kill them or protect them or deceive them, but
he was trying to kill them.
Yeah, but no, it was in certain instances where he protected. Like it was in some movies, like what.
But the last two movies made it clear because it was like one that came out and then it came out like 4 months later, and it was like this is it. Like Jamie Lee Curtis
trashed it, honestly.
But it's weird though, cause I just saw a Halloween movie. I forgot which one. I think it's the same one I'm talking about, where he got shot up and all that shit. It was the Joan. She was about to get raped in her cause she was like in a insane asylum or something like that. She was raped with her, and he came in and killed the dude, saved the lady, and then kept going about his business. So like you said.
See, no, they actually explained that. I don't know if you remember. They had one where they showed him as a kid, like for the first half of the movie.
Yeah, I think so.
And they explained that he did love his sisters specifically. Like he loved Lori. But he hated the rest of his family because they treated him like shit. And then after a while, what happened when he was locked up? She was the only one that like cared, and then after a while, she just stopped coming, and he felt kind of abandoned by them.
Yeah. But no,
that's why he still loved her, but he was like, nah, bro. I love you so much that you gotta go. We gotta go together.
Relationship. He was just like, ain't nobody else gonna kill you but me. Like you got.
Hey, honorable mention. I don't know if y'all got Hulu, but they got this movie on Hulu called When Evil Lurks. Nigga, I'm a hard person to scare to creep out. This movie fucking creeped me the entire. I watched it. I walked to my bedroom. My memory was too dark. I was like, nah, we gotta cut some lights on in this fucking place. But it's worth it, bro. If you get a chance, watch When Evil Lurks. That shit is fucking great.
You ever see that movie Bones by Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
That's my honorable mention.
I was like, I think I have it over here.
This nigga said
Bones.
That shit was crazy.
That's just like bringing up the Leprechaun movies.
That shit was crazy too. Leprechaun in the Hood.
I love the Hellraiser movies.
Yeah.
The last one was trash. Again.
Which one?
That wasn't.
The last one
was great. So can we talk about how bad fucking Fast and Furious been getting?
It's been bad.
They didn't have a good Fast and the Furious since like after what, number 2 maybe?
Yeah. It's been bad.
I mean, like as far as like or at least like back then it was still cars and shit. It was still about cars and shit. Now niggas robbing banks and motherfucking driving up buildings and other buildings and there's crazy shit going on.
Listen, in my personal
ain't about cars no more.
Nope.
Right, Fast and Furious was popular. Excuse me, because when it came out, it was a gearhead movie.
Facts. It was all about the cars.
Watch some import tuners versus muscle cars. Who don't like that?
Yeah,
about cars.
And then these niggas started flying cars and killing helicopters with cars and shooting fucking, jumping fucking tanks. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
Unpopular opinion, Tokyo Drift is the best one.
I highly disagree with you. It was good. Not the best.
Number one was
Tokyo Drift is the best one.
I mean, it was. I only watched it.
I think Herbie the Love Bug was better than Tokyo Drift.
Oh no, you talking about Lily's Love? Nah. That's the thing. Tokyo Drift is just so cool, bro. Tokyo Drift is decent.
I would rather watch Lindsay Lohan drive the fucking Love Bug doing some dumbass shit than Tokyo Drift. Don't get me wrong, it was okay, but I don't think it was the best one.
Well, for me, because I love part 1. I love part 2. But when Tokyo Drift came out, I'm not saying, like, alright, for me, it was the best one, because one, it was still mainly because it wasn't just about the racing. Like I remember like how when it first started off and shit with the boy when Bow was talking to him and shit, and when he had rented the nigga car and shit, and he had fucked it up, and he was like, "Hey man, this ain't your American style racing. This ain't woo, this ain't that. This is motherfucker. You got to drift that motherfucker. This is a different style of shit. This is the motherfucker. You got to have a little finesse to you and shit." I fucked with it like that because remember when you watch fucking Fast and the Furious, especially like from part 1 and part 2, and like all that old shit, it's like just straightforward racing. Like you know that really going off a straight line, drag racing type shit, going down, come back type shit, or they run these little circuit type shit. This was the first time we saw them venturing into like some different style of racing type shit. That's when like the street racing in Tokyo started to take off.
I will tell you, the shit was fucking clean. Where he was driving down the Tokyo street, and he's like, "Watch this," and he drifted through the crowd, and the crowd just kind of separated like a fucking teardrop, and then he drifted around the girl's car and gave him like, "Here's my number." I was like, "Oh, he got them girls easy. Like, I need to know how to do that shit so I can get some pussy." That was crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it was like, bro, it was just like, for me, that's why it was just the best. It was just different. Cause remember, even when they was like going to the car garage and shit, niggas when Bow Wow was getting his car and shit, that shit was like a fucking. It was just switching from car.
That shit blew my mind.
That shit was just you don't see that. You don't see at least the net on motherfucking ever fucking Fast and the Furious, and that's what I'm saying. Tokyo Drift put us on so much shit.
Alright, you got the questions lined up?
Listen, I will say it was a lot better than a lot of the other bullshit that they came out with. It wasn't like some, but it was entertaining, and that's all that mattered.
No, that's definitely facts.
You know which movie also kind of put me on some shit. That movie Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. I
love that shit. That shit was dope. That shit was pretty good. I ain't gonna care.
And one of my favorite movies is Pulp Fiction. You ain't never see Pulp Fiction, Trey?
I've seen that movie. Oh, trust me, we have seen a lot of movies, and we watch a lot of old shit too in my family.
Yo, you know what made me love Pulp Fiction? I fell in love the first 15 minutes of the movie because these two fucking hitmen are walking around having a conversation, like a regular fucking intellectual conversation about rubbing a bitch's feet before they walked in to kill a bunch of. That shit blew my mind. I was like, I guess hitmen are just regular people too. Okay.
I'm trying to think one of my favorite movies is definitely fucking like Love and Basketball. It's like one of my go-tos. Like that shit can just be playing. I mean, besides Friday or Players Club.
I don't know. I like Bak. I've always been like that. I've been a physical person. I've taken boxing, kickboxing. I've taken a lot. I've always been a physical person. I love physical shit. Like Bak was it for me. Bak, Man of Tai Chi or Ip Man.
Ip Man.
You see Ip Man with Donnie Yen?
I was trying to think. Why does it sound so fucking familiar?
Because Ip Man was the trainer of Bruce Lee.
Oh. Shit, when I was younger, I used to fuck with motherfucking Like Mike and Joanna, man.
Like Mike.
And the fucking Cradle to the Grave.
Oh, listen. I'm gonna go way back. I don't know. You ever seen Angels in the Outfield?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or what was that one where that dude broke his arm and he could start like throwing pitches real fast because it was like a fucking spring or some shit? I forget what it was called, man.
The Angels in Outfit. Yeah, I remember seeing
I think I
Angels
saw
in
that.
Outfield. I remember seeing that shit on VC.
It was this little kid, man. He was doing some shit. He sucked as a pitcher. He was terrible playing baseball, and he was playing one day. And he ran and slipped on a ball and broke his arm like right here. And they put it in the cast and left it there too long or whatever. And when he took it off, it was real stiff.
Mm.
So what that meant, when he went to throw a ball, his hand would like go back like a spring and bring the ball for like I forget what the movie was called, man. I'm gonna look it up now because now y'all making me feel like I'm crazy. I'm only kind of crazy, not all the way.
Mm. What's your next question, Shy?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Alright. Top 5 gaming consoles.
Ooh, that's easy for me because I have a PlayStation 1 through 5.
What'd you say? Top 5 what?
Gaming consoles.
Gaming consoles? Rookie of the Year. That's what it was.
I do remember saying something like that. Wait, although my gaming systems are PlayStation 1 through 5 or whatever, some of the old school stuff I like playing is like I used to play an Atari back when I was younger, a Sega, a Dreamcast, a N64. I didn't really like all the N64 with the 3D modes or whatever, and that like playing James Bond and all that shit like that or whatever. There was something else too. What was the other shit? I mean, stuff like, and especially like shit in the arcade. I definitely like those types of systems as well too.
This is gonna be an easy one for me. Game Boy,
Xbox.
Nintendo, 3DO, Dreamcast, and PS1. And PS1 holds a special place in my heart because I remember that was the first system I actually like. I remember I feel like an asshole. I took in my Nintendo to Funko Land with like 70 games and traded it in, and still I put like $129 or $100 to buy my PlayStation. But I bought my first PlayStation.
My PlayStation 1 is the first thing that I owned. Like that was like my first, like, this wasn't no hand me down. This wasn't no this your brother.
Right.
This no nothing. My PlayStation 1, why it holds a special place in my heart and my house, is because like that was my first system.
No,
Mine's is Game Boy, Nintendo. What's that shit called? Nintendo DS. I got PlayStation 2. I got PlayStation 5. Then the Xbox Series X.
Listen. It's gonna be a controversy, and I don't give a fuck. You can argue me if you want to. Although Game Boy was my favorite like handheld system, I still think that the Game Gear was a better console.
I played that too. Do you remember playing the thing that you used to attach or whatever, and it had like the little flip thing right here? You had
it was called the the Virtual Boy.
I'm telling my age now. And you had to like look through it or whatever, and you had to like play it, and you'd be sitting there like your parents be like, "What the fuck are you looking at? What are you touching?"
That was the Virtual Boy.
Oh, I was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
It was a virtual because if I'm not mistaken, everything was red. It was like a Dragon Ball Scout, and everything was red.
Did you see this?
Yeah, what are we about?
I see that thing. Yeah, I think if I could show it to you. Okay, the Virtual Boy wasn't it was kind of like the old school, I guess 3D goggles. You put it on your head and there was a big red screen, and you would play with a little stick, man.
Shit.
What is this?
So, the last thing is going to react to a little video. If anybody had any recommendation for a video they wanted to react to or something like that,
Can I see that?
Yeah, hold on. There we go.
What's happened?
Were you about to play?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Everybody?
Yeah.
You gonna like play something? We got this random ass screen up here.
Oh, because the last joint was gonna be a video reaction. That's all I was saying. If I wanted to watch it, if I wanted to had a recommendation for a video to react
I
to.
was about to show something. It was like,
Wait, can y'all see what I just put in here?
no.
No, alright.
All right, what's the video that you were gonna pull up?
I'm just scrolling. I'm looking.
Hmm. Let me see.
In the Diamond District,
Kodak asked us to make these for his team.
can I interest you in the finest gold in NYC? Making moves, we're gonna give you the inside scoop of how this thing works. Let's go.
In downtown New York, there's a place where 90% of the diamonds sold in America pass through the Diamond District in Midtown Manhattan. A diamond itself is an interesting stone. On one hand, diamonds have led people to war, death, and oppression. On the other hand, diamonds have led people to a new life, where two becomes one when you propose to your spouse. When you mix diamonds with rap music, you get something called bling, drip, ice. And who better to take us through the Diamond District than businessman Trax NYC, who has made pieces for people like Kodak Black, Cardi B, Sauce Walka, and Busta Rhymes. Join us for an adventure today in the Diamond District.
Today, folks, we go to the New York Diamond District. Some people want ice on their neck, they want that bling on that wrist, they want that little gold shine. We're gonna explore that today. We're gonna see a whole lot of diamonds, a whole lot of ice. I'm excited, so let's go. YouTube's been demonetizing the absolute dog shit out of me, so I figured might as well splurge all my savings on a chain.
Which are you filming today?
How you doing, big dog?
Good, chilling.
We're going to the Diamond District today.
I actually work in the Diamond
Oh yeah?
District.
What's your name?
And Anand.
Does it blow your mind that people spend that much money on bling? No?
It's just like anything else in the world. If you like it enough, you're gonna buy it.
I don't imagine it's like Wall Street guys are buying this type of stuff. No. All like rapper kind of guys? Street guys, hustlers?
I don't ask them what they do, but when you bring in like 100K in cash, the biggest piece we made is 1.5 kilos. It's a big ass apple for Big Apple Exotic. We made it for him while he's still inside.
So do people have to do a deposit? I'd imagine if you're making a custom piece, it's gotta be
100%.
Is that 50% deposit, like 70%?
It depends on the amount. It depends on the type of piece. Like this type of piece, we did it with a 20% deposit.
So this is for sure the diamond capital
This
of the
is
world.
the diamond capital of the world.
What's going on, big dog? I'm Tommy.
What's up, man?
Nice to meet you.
That's the piece I was talking about.
This is for the guy that's away?
Yeah, and it opens up.
Dude, if I was him, I would just be doing push-ups in the cell
He's
until
like
that
this
piece
tall.
of bling comes.
He's like this tall.
You gotta be ready when you pop that out.
That makes you a target, kind of, doesn't it?
Yeah, man.
You know how people are running
If
around.
you're doing it, if you're
What
doing
is
it
that
big, you gotta let them
for?
know.
You have to beat this out.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely, bro.
Appreciate you.
I hope to be in the next video.
What this nigga basically be doing this shit is he'll go like the fucking maybe he go like to niggas hoods and shit like that. Like niggas like hit him up and shit like that. He like interview like niggas in the hood and like not even just niggas and shit like that, but sometimes it be rappers and shit like that. Sometimes it be like local niggas that be doing dumb shit like that, what you call it, the kid boys and shit like that. And, you know, he'll put up and interview them, ask them, like, you know, why y'all do what y'all do and shit like that. Because, you know, what he do is, like, you know how, like, with, like, how they do with the podcast, shit like that, with, like, the sports niggas, like, with Draymond and, all the little niggas, like, with what you call it, Paul George, all the athletes now that do the podcast, now they call it, like, the new era of, like, the new media and shit like that, whereas, though, niggas like Stephen A. Smith and all them niggas is kind of like the old school media and all that type shit. So right now he kind of like the new media type shit and kind of leading the wave in the new media type shit. Whereas though with like the journalism side of it type shit, cause like they like with the news and shit like that, they report shit on the kid boys and you know bullshit like that. But he got to actually sit there and interview them niggas like one by one, and they whole little group and. Alright, who do this, who do that, what's y'all little names, and this, that, what y'all do, what y'all known for, XYZ, whereas though, the news can't even get close to them niggas. So he gets in the spaces where even the real media can't even really get to type shit, basically. So the real media be hating on him. They be trying not to push his shit. That's why he be saying like he just said like a little bit before the video, YouTube be demonetizing the shit out of my shit and all that shit because he be posting certain shit and shit. And like I said, like if he posts a video about the kid boy showing them like stealing cars and doing what they doing, and he say like, you know, this is for educational purposes only type shit. We telling y'all how not to get your car stolen by these niggas on XYZ. Like we showing you how they do that shit. So we showing you how they do that shit. So you need to know like. Showing you how they do it is like so you know like how not to get your shit stolen by these little niggas type shit. So YouTube demonetize this shit because again like the media ain't going. The media don't want to see that shit, but the people need to see that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So his shit get taken down for a lot of joints, but he do like shit like that and try to do like the peaceful side of the videos, but when he go to niggas hoods and do the gangsters, like see the like film the gangster shit with niggas doing dumb shit, they don't mind that shit. But when he do shit like that, they kind of mind and shit. But either way, he do shit whereas though you know he get the shit whereas though the news and all the other people they just report on it, but they can't really get like the actual spill on it.
Yeah, he's like what's the guy that found the cure for AIDS that they magically died?
I mean, he ain't dead yet, but
Gorilla Glue.
I think we have a screaming gorilla.
Yeah.
Give the people an idea where we are and what the heck goes on here.
Alright, right now, 64 West 47, Diamond District, 4756, middle of Manhattan.
Where's the security like around here?
Okay.
I haven't noticed any Navy SEALs standing guard yet.
There you go. So he's our main security guard.
That's all.
Yeah. This building, there's like 2-3 security guards.
Okay, I've listened to some drill music. Some of the words they use, heist. Has anyone ever tried anything crazy?
No, not here, but 2 weeks ago across the street, took a Richard Mille watch, like a chain. They lost $300,000. Cause guy came in, said, yo, can I try this on? Boom, put it in the pocket, walked out. But let's go to Palo. He can show you prices and stuff like that on a couple of customs.
Is that a usable pipe right there?
Yeah.
So this is some of our pieces. Look, we have a nice.
Hold on.
Yeah.
13,100.
Would you want to work in a place like this?
The place that
Yeah, I would.
diamonds?
I would love to. I would love to. This is why I like watching Treks.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I would like to
he don't just like sell the jewelry. He actually like in that same building, like it's like I think a 2 or 3 story building. So he got like upstairs, like downstairs is like the alright cool. This is where we sell the shit. Upstairs is where he had like his manufacturing for this shit. So like some of the shit he get like that, and he made this like have to set the stones and put the stones in some shit like that. Some shit he's actually like melting the gold, motherfucker molding that motherfucker, polishing it, setting the crowns in that motherfucker, putting the diamonds in it, and then you know doing that whole factory, basically the whole process himself type shit. I like him because he actually does the shit himself. Sometimes he do like buy from other people, like he might grab that shit from another nigga, or he might have did that shit himself type shit, or just to the point where he just gotta get it and gotta put some diamonds in that motherfucker and everything else is already done type shit. Sometimes he a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but majority of the time he do a lot of this shit himself.
Yeah. Well, you have to send me the link to that old video so I can watch it later. But we about to wrap things up, guys. So go ahead and tell me.
I just added something to the playlist. I don't know if y'all should check that out since we were just talking about this. I don't know if y'all can see that.
No, I had exit out of it.
What'd you say?
I said no, I had turned it off. Hold on. Let me bring it back.
I don't know how this shit. I never see this shit before. I don't know if you can see this or not.
Oh, is that the? Is it the whole how Drake what?
How Drake was acting when Kendrick this them. I figured since we was talking about it, we might as well get a good laugh out.
Well, we're not gonna play other people's work on the show because then that's how my stuff gets taken down.
Oh shit, you right? My
Yeah,
bad.
that's why I was telling him.
You ain't never heard YouTube reactions?
Yeah, but no, because I already got a restriction, so I'm not playing.
Like, I already got a warning. Y'all leave me the fuck
I
alone.
already got a restriction. YouTube always like, "Oh, we gonna shut your shit down." I was like, "Oh." Beyonce did not appreciate anything that I posted. I was just like, but this isn't. I wasn't stealing her work. I was physically there. Like, okay, but yeah. How do I get this off the screen? Flip it, reverse it. But wait, now I got to take a butcher call of that so I can watch that one. Oh, I was just like, now that I got both of them up here, let me go ahead and take both of them. You know what? I'm just gonna take a picture. Flip it. was like, I'm gonna watch both of those videos while I smoke later. All right, y'all. So y'all want to go ahead and drop y'all platforms and where we can find you at, Shy?
Go TTV25 on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram.
Oh damn, I had a question about that. What's your platform, Dax?
Complicated Discord on everything. You can find me everywhere: Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything. And if you want to learn how to make some fire-ass drinks and cocktails, Taste of Elegance Bartending on Instagram and Facebook. I got some recipes and shit and videos on how to make drinks on there.
Oh shit! Well, you ain't never dropped that before. You dropping little surprises a day.
Yeah, man. I think I've running my own small bartending business for a couple of years now, and I started doing some videos a little while ago on how to make some real unique drinks that you ain't gonna find nowhere else. So if y'all, just so you know what, I want something different tonight. Go check it out. You might find something you like.
I'm definitely have to check that out. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We appreciate all the followers. We on the road to 10K. So hopefully we get there soon. Thank you. Love y'all. Bye.
Peace.